Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I am so excited to share about something that has been brewing for a couple of weeks now, and it's finally time for it to be out. And that is, drum rolls please. I am finally hosting my first ever creator meetup offline in Paris. Yay! And I am so excited, at the same time so nervous about it. For those of you who have been watching my videos or following me on any of my other social media channels, you know that I have been for the longest time talking about how I want to build a community of creators and founders, anybody who is building something in public from scratch, and how I want to connect with other people just like me who have that creative soul and that ambition, that fire in them, and kind of grow together, learn from each other's experiences. And since the last year, I have been gaining momentum to do exactly that, and I have already kind of done that through certain online events. So far 3 that I have done for like anybody who is in India and also over here in France. And I truly believe in physical presence and meeting new people. Just offline events are so much more wholesome, and I'm so excited to finally be able to do it. And today, in the spirit of that, I am going to be sharing about what it has been like so far to be planning for an event. I mean, I have done events before as well, but this one is like special because it's mine. I mean, if you have ever done events, you know that event handling is a mammoth task, especially single-handedly kind of cooperating, collaborating, trying to bring together people, and kind of just doing it all at the same time can feel so much. I've had so many learnings so far, so I just wanted to take some time out of my day to share and summarize everything that I have been up to for this event and the things that I am doing to make this event kind of effective. Because yes, I am overthinking, but I am also a perfectionist, so I want things to be right. All the details, you will see it in the next vlog, which I'm going to do, the next video where I'm going to take you through the things that I did. But this is more of like a sort of lessons learned in a way. Okay, anyways, you'll see. Let's get into it. Okay, first of all, I have to address the kind of dilemma I was facing at the initial stages of planning this event. Okay, as I was planning this event, I was also looking at some of the creators around me who were doing their events. So I wanted to understand the different types of models and formats and kind of structures they were applying to their events. So I was kind of studying them. That actually helped me think a lot more clearly about what I could do with my community and my events, not just from a pricing point of view, but the kind of atmosphere that I was trying to inculcate and build through my community. Because for me, the first thing that had to happen is building trust through this community and what it could actually become going ahead in the future. So should I make it more structured, ticketed? Should I do it in an open space or in a formal environment at a cafe or a co-working space? All of these kind of holds together the format, and I believed those were really important at the stage to decide how to go about it. And while handling all of that, how do I make sure to not compromise on any kind of experience that I want to give to the people showing up for the event? I mean, of course, it's like a first casual, intimate hangout, but then it still has to stand out. Next thing that I focused on was definitely reaching out to the right people for this event, even though I have some people in my community, but mostly they were from India, and of course they can't come to this event. So I had to kind of expand the pool of my community, reach out to Parisian creators, even if they're Indians or non-Indians. And even though a lot of people that I reached out might not be able to make it, but they are actually genuinely so happy that there is a community that is being built for the purpose of making new creators meet each other, and they were super happy to come to the next events, and I hope they do. And that's just how I am connecting with people, even if they are not available for this first event. It still means a lot that I am able to connect with so many people for future and sort of start to build this community already online. And honestly, for the first meetup, I was trying to keep it really small and intentional as well. So I didn't want a lot of people, but also the right amount of people to start building this with. And I targeted at around like 10 to 15 people to show up. And right now, I'm so happy to say that like it's beyond 10 people. It's around 12 to 13 people who have said yes to coming to this event on Sunday. So if you're one of them and watching this right now, I'm so thankful for you. And you won't be disappointed. So yes, I'll see you very soon. And I'm so glad they were so open and excited about this, as I am. Okay, now I want to talk about the reality of planning the event. I mean, there are so many things. Oh my God. If you sit to plan an event, I mean, it starts from coordinating with people, also planning for collaborations, if any, then there's delegation, detailing, planning, execution of the whole thing, the structure, the value that I'm going to provide, the timings, the hours, fitting everybody's kind of expectations in a way. Also, promotion, might I say, oh my god, social media handling for that, then venue scouting. I have been doing all of that since the past week. It feels overwhelming, but also like I'm waiting for the day that it'll all, fall into place together. These are small things nobody talks about, but I believe that this is like the best part. Also, the tricky part of event planning, because this is what actually makes the event it's going to be. Oh, one more thing that I did yesterday, which was part of my plan, and you're going to see here now. Hi everyone, today I'm on my way to an event, and I'm not just going to any event, it's also a sort of creative event, and it's about design making. It's a workshop setup, and I just want to see how events in Paris are held so that even I can implement some of the learnings into my event, which is next week. I'm quite nervous about it. I have done offline events before, but there was always somebody with me who was kind of co-hosting the event, even though I was leading the event. And this time, I do not have anybody because I do not have co-hosts at the moment. There were, but that's another story. How they are not part of this anymore. But yeah, so I just wanted to get some inspiration about how to kind of set the vibe and invite people, make them feel welcome. This event they host every Saturday, so they're pretty experts at it, it seems. So let's go. So I'm going to be taking you with me. Oops, carbs. So I just finished attending the event. It's so nice to see how two girls have built this community, and the most amazing part is that there were people in the room who have come, like, 3 to 5 times before to the events, and that's community building done right. So I kind of like spoke to the hosts as well, what worked for them, and the takeaway is to just keep going and not to overthink each step, which currently I have been doing. But I know there are a lot of things to take care of before an event, and that's why the overthinking follows. But overall, it was nice, and the vibes were so pretty, as you just saw. I think also the best part of any community is just not the event itself or what you do, is how you make people who have showed up at your event feel comfortable with each other. And that was the vibe here as well. I met so many wonderful women who kind of shared their stories through the Zion workshop that we did, and so I'm motivated more than ever. And back to some planning. I'm heading home, even though the weather is so lovely. I just want to roam around, but I have work to do, so let's go. Also, guess what? I was supposed to go visiting a park where I want to do the event yesterday, but I did not do it yesterday. Got busy with friends, and today I was going to do it after this event, but this event like went beyond event timings, because that's how good events are. And now it's too late. We have like 7 more days before my event, so I will go and check out the venue in the coming few days. This video is basically my accountability partner. I'm just like journaling all the moments before my event. Could be fun. Okay, one more thing that I want to talk about is something that is not usually done while planning an event, but what I am trying to do is kind of planning the second event, as I want to keep this momentum going of doing events and trying to bring the community together often, so that people know we exist and don't forget us. I have that fear. Please tell me I'm not the only one as a founder who has that fear of losing momentum. But yeah, so I am trying to get clear in my mind about how much value I can provide through that event. I want to make it a little more structured and a bit more formal than the first event. So I really want to be clear on the type of things that we would be doing in the next event, and I want to share that at the end of this first event to the people who show up on Sunday, so that I kind of get an idea of how much people would be interested, and kind of hype it up, trying to gain certain interest from them. And yeah, so I'm also planning that, so it's feels like it's all coming together. But I guess since it's the start, I'm trying to do it in a different way while also trying to not burn myself out. But yeah, that is something I'm doing, kind of preparing for the future, you could say. And I mean, I have to also, because that will be more of like a workshop guest speaker sort of a session, and I just want to be prepared in case like somebody asks what's next. Yeah. But overall, if I have to say that yes, numbers do matter. How many people are there in your community definitely matters. If I'm going to be trying to scale it, and which I definitely want to do, kind of bring on different kind of brands and other people, bigger collaborators on board. Yes, numbers do matter, but I feel that will only happen and that'll be decided by the value it's providing at the start, with the little amount of people also that show up and are part of it. So I am a perfectionist, and I can't help myself but kind of zero in on little details. Yes, it's overwhelming, yeah, but I believe that's the most crucial part. So yeah, those are all the things that have been occupying my mind for the past few weeks without getting into a lot of detail. But yeah, I'm super happy that I'm finally starting to take initiatives around, creating that space that I always wanted to be part of instead of waiting for somebody else to do it. And yeah, it's a learning curve, and I will be back with more things to say after my first event. So make sure to subscribe to my channel. So see you on May 17th if you're joining us, and I'm super happy to host you, and let's have a lot of fun together because that's the whole point. Yeah, I know, don't forget about my vlog, that's coming soon. And if you're a creator or a founder just starting out and you are based in Paris especially, but also if you're anywhere in the world, please comment below so that you can also be part of this growing community and also be part of our future events. What are you waiting for? Let's connect. Yeah.